The golden anniversary of Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Tonight's second half is presented by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com. Rick Insel's conversation with the officials has picked up once again once they came back out on the court. He was not happy with a number of things, including a warning that was issued to the bench over here when play was in progress, some traveling violations that were not called on one end that were called on the other. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out here as we get this third quarter started. 22-21, New Mexico State with the lead. Aggies are 10-1 this year when leading at the half. Middle Tennessee is 1-4 when trailing at the half. Interesting conversation, some of this that you hear going on when the official came over, and I believe, if I read it right, he said that he had missed a call, and Matt Insel said, yep, you definitely missed it, but, you know, I've missed stuff too, and it's nice of you to admit it. It'll be Middle Tennessee's basketball. They will move right to left as you listen. Our seats courtside right next to the bench here for the Lady Raiders. Did an outstanding job on Molly Kaiser, leading scorer in the conference. Held her to 2 points in the first half. But the offense struggled, rebounding struggled. Let's see if they can right the ship here in the second half. Tamia Scott drives right side of the lane, comes free, laid it up, missed it. Rebound Aggies. That's the best look she's had tonight. Could not finish. Kaiser cut off by Blakely on the drive to Gasama. Gasama out to Rosing. Rosing guarded by Alina Arike. Starting five on the court for the Lady Raiders. Rosing tries to drive. Sends it back outside to Sanchez. Sanchez to Gasama. Shot clock at 10. She's going to take that 18-foot jumper and hit it. Fonta Gasama with 6. And the lead at 24-21. Blakely brings it front court for the Lady Raiders. Comes near side to Scott. Tried to force it into Boldereva. Threw it away. Just a bad pass and another turnover to Gasama. I think Tamia has 4 turnovers tonight. Gasama holding the basketball. They sag back off of her once again. She hands it off to Rosing. Rosing tried to slip it in. Stolen away by Arike. Nice job. Tried to slip it into the lane, and Alina took it away to Blakely. Lady Raiders getting very little done in transition. When they do, they capitalize. Just haven't had a lot of it. Arike thought about the 3, passed it up. They go into Boldereva, inside out to Blakely. She had a wide open 3, passed it up, drove to the basket, missed the layup. Rebound put back by Boldereva is no good. Loose ball taken away by the Aggies. And then a whistle and a jump ball. Possession error will give it to the Aggies. Boy, Nas had 2 point-blank looks, couldn't finish. Boy, it's just one of those nights. Nothing is coming easy tonight. Rick Insel pacing the sideline right in front of us here. Sanchez guarded by Blakely, works at front court for the Aggies, who lead by 3, 24-21. 8:13 left third quarter. Gasama got Boldereva in the air but did not take the shot. Rosing picked up on a switch, will take that jumper way off the mark, bricked it off the backboard. Offensive rebound to Sanchez. Shot clock should not have reset. Again, the shot clock's going to be reset to 5. They reset the shot clock, should not have, because it did not hit the rim, and so they've got it corrected to 5. But it stopped play, and it allows the Aggies to reset for 5 seconds. Harding, ball tapped away by Scott, stolen away. Tamia off the inbounds. Tamia going to take it coast to coast. Hooked a pass, bad pass. Blakely, fortunately, was fouled. That pass had no chance to go to a basket. Fortunately, the foul was called on Sanchez. her second first team foul. Tamia had the lane to the basket. You need to just go ahead and take it up to the rim. Instead, hooked a pass underneath that Blakely could not have gotten a shot up in any chance. Enrique off the inbounds. Gets it outside to Blakely, and Blakely's injured, and she's walking to the end of the bench. She walked over, she turned over to the official, said, "I'm hurt, I got to come out." And she walked immediately to the end of the bench. So Savannah Davis checks in. That means Gregory will run the point, shared time with Savannah. Gregory straightaway three, short. Rebound, Enrique runs it down. Offensive board for the Lady Raiders. Scott in traffic, puts it up too strong. Rebound Aggies. Tamia's having a tough night. Down court for a three, that is good. At the other end, Jayla Harding, that's her game. She's shooting 50% from three-point range in Conference USA, and the lead is out to 6 at 27-21. This is a Lady Raiders team just trying to find their offense. They've had nothing except for Boulder Rava. Enrique's jumper is no good. Rebound Gasalma. Just not getting anything done offensively. 9 of 27 from the field. Gasalma's jumper is good from straight away. She's got 8. And the Aggies have pulled away to an 8-point advantage. 29-21. Savannah Davis. Somebody has to step up offensively for Middle Tennessee. Gregory, long-range three is no good. Rebound and a foul over the back on Enrique. That's her third. 6:35 left in the third quarter, and the Aggies with all the momentum right now, leading by 8. And Middle Tennessee just totally struggling offensively. 1 of 9 from three-point range, 32% from the field, and being out-rebounded 19-14. Rosing, that's a travel, they didn't call it. Rosing picks up the dribble, sends it back outside to Sanchez. Sanchez guarded by Savannah Davis. Gasalma for the jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Jalen Gregory from Middle Tennessee. Jalen racing down court. She wants to bring the energy and find the spark somewhere to ignite this offense. Jalen runs coast to coast, draws the foul. When in doubt, draw the foul, and she did. Foul is called on Rosing. That's her first. And we'll have free throws coming here for Jalen. Peterson in, and Anashini in as well. Jalen with 5 points in the first half on a 13-point average, makes the first free throw. She's got 6. And I think Gracie Dodgen is going to check in here if Jalen can make this free throw, and she does. So Gregory makes the free throw. So Dodgen in now for Enrique. So Gracie in, played 5 minutes against Sam Houston. So now the lineup on the court, Scott, Davis, Gregory, Boulder Rava, and Dodgen. Sanchez with the basketball, 29-23, Middle Tennessee down by 6. Kaiser, tough one-hander, short, late whistle and a foul, and 2 free throws coming. They're going to call that, I believe, on Gregory. That's her third. Boy, you hate to foul a jump shooter, especially one that was off balance like that. They send Kaiser to the line, an 82% free throw shooter. Had 31 points against Liberty. 4 times this year she has been Conference Player of the Week and makes the first one. On a 21-point average, she's only got 3. 30-23. Aggies lead. Second toss, also good. 31-23, New Mexico State lead. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Lady Raiders still trying to find their offense. Dodgen to Gregory, back to Dodgen. Entry pass Boulder Rava. Inside out to Dodgen. Dodgen to Scott, left wing. Well, they had Nas down low, but waited a little bit too late. Tamia drives into the lane, hesitates, puts up the shot, and banked it in through traffic. Tamia with 4. Now you got to get some stops. 31-25. Aggies lead is 6. 5:10 left to go third quarter. Sanchez. They work it left side to Kaiser. Kaiser dribbled it on the sideline, turned it over. Pass was a little bit out of range, and Kaiser caught it and dribbled it and bounced it right on the sideline. So Harding returns now for the Aggies. 5 minutes left, third quarter. 31-25, New Mexico State up by 6. Bouldereva off the left block. Works her way to the lane and travel.
Traveling violation on Middle Tennessee. Aggie ball.
Timeout on the court. Middle Tennessee turns it over for the 8th time. 4:53 left third quarter. It is New Mexico State 31, Middle Tennessee 25. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. Well, the offensive woes continue for Middle Tennessee. 1 of 8 from the field here in the third quarter, and as a result, New Mexico State has built the lead to 6 now at 31-25. Aggies are 3 of 5 from the field in the half. Both teams have turned it over 8 times. Points in the paint, that's the one big advantage Middle Tennessee has in this game. 18-4 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Each team with 8 turnovers. And on the court, a lineup we've not seen. Bouldereva, Scott, Gregory, Davis, and Dodgen. So Blakely, who came out and took herself out of the game with some injury that we've not been able to tell exactly what it is, but she told the official standing on the sideline that she was hurt and had to come out, and she went straight to the end of the bench, and that's where she remains. That tells me Jada Harrison's probably going to factor into this at some point if Blakely's not able to return. It has been a struggle from the beginning for the Lady Raiders. They've not shot the ball well, haven't taken great care of the basketball, have not rebounded well. New Mexico State with a 19-15 edge on the boards. It's a combination that does not provide success, especially when you're on the road. But still only down 6 with a long way to go. 4:53 left in the third quarter. And it'll be the Aggies basketball. Sanchez brings it up court. Picked up by Davis to Peterson. Outside Harding, there's the 3, it is short, rebound Bouldereva. Nice rebound by Nas. Kick out to Jalen Gregory. Tamia Scott to the corner, wide open three. Dodgen, good, yes! Gracie Dodgen steps into it and knocks it down. 31-28, Aggies lead is down to 3. Oh, she shot that with confidence. I think that's one main reason they put her in the game. Peterson lobs it on the backdoor cut, and the Gasama with a lay-in good. Gasama, she's got 10. She's got her average. Delay of game warning on Gasama, I believe, for batting that ball after it went through the basket. So now we're ready to go. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. 33-28, Middle Tennessee down by 5. Lob to Boldereva off the left block. Powers her way in, makes the shot. Need a little more of that. She's got a dozen. 33-30, Aggies lead down to 3. Kaiser, pull-up jumper, air ball. Rebound, Middle Tennessee. Scott had it and then lost it out of bounds. Off her leg, out of bounds. Scott has not had a good night. 2 of 8 from the field, 4 turnovers. Had the rebound in both hands and just lost it off her own leg out of bounds. 3:42 left third quarter. The lob into Gasama. She's proven she can shoot out there, which is not statistically what she usually does. Gets it to Harding, back to Gasama. Little shot fake. Now she got Boldereva on her, outside to Kaiser. Kaiser spins, goes up, blocked by Boldereva, rebound by Jalen Gregory. Jalen being dogged by Sanchez, going to bring it up again. Blakely out with an injury. We don't know how serious or significant, but she is on the bench. Scott holding the basketball on the wing. Tamia pulls up at the free throw line. Jumper won't go. Rebound, New Mexico State. Long lead pass front court. Harding, 3, left wing good. Didn't get back in transition. Harding was wide open on the left wing, and she's got 13. She's 3 of 4 of 6 from three-point range tonight. She's their best three-point shooter. You can't leave her open like that. 36-30, New Mexico State. Gregory drives to the basket, banked it up too strong. Rebound, New Mexico State. Boy, Middle Tennessee just struggling mightily offensively. Other than Boldereva inside, there's not been much. Gasama holding the basketball, top of the key. Lobs it intended for Kaiser, saved on the baseline. Kaiser back outside. Gasama's jumper is no good. Rebound, Tamia Scott. Handed to Gregory. 2:08 left in the third quarter. Middle Tennessee down by 6. Left wing, Tamia Scott. Once again, just a lot of holding the basketball and a lot of standing around. Scott with a bounce pass to Davis. Davis lobs high post, Boldereva. Nas drives to the basket, scoops and blocked, but a foul on Gasama, and that's her third. About the only consistent offense Middle Tennessee has had has been Boldereva. So it'll be Boldereva at the line for 2. So Gasama's going to sit down now with 3 fouls. Boldereva at the line for 2 shots. 1:50 left in the third quarter and missed the first free throw. Middle Tennessee 4 of 7 from the line tonight. Second toss, that one's good. 13 for Nas. 36-31, 1:50 left third quarter. Middle Tennessee down by 5. Sanchez lobs to the top of the key to Yenis. Yenis to the wing to Sanchez. Back to Yenis. The backdoor cut to Sanchez. Back to Yenis. 18-foot jumper, way too strong. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Aggies. Once again, Middle Tennessee gets a hand on the rebound, but they don't secure it. It's happened all night. Rebounding 21-18 in favor of the Aggies. And this is not a team that should out-rebound Middle Tennessee. And a foul and a hold on Dodgen on the inbounds. It's her first. Third team foul of the quarter. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Inbounds to Peterson. Peterson, open jumper from 14, too strong. Rebound, another offensive board, put back no good. Rebound, Bouldereva. Once again, the Aggies got a second look, but could not convert. Down by 5 with the basketball, 1:15 to go third quarter. Bounce pass, high post, Scott. Tamia works left to right. Cut off, back outside to Savannah Davis. Lobs to the lane, Bouldereva. Naj runs to the basket, laid it up short. Loose ball taken away by the Aggies. Sanchez. Cut off on the drive. She'll wait for her teammates. 55 seconds left third quarter. Sanchez hands off to Harding. Now to the top to Yenis. Yenis with a handoff to Peterson. Peterson left side of the lane. Back to the top to Yenis. Yenis drives to the basket. One-hander no good. Offensive rebound, put back good. And the foul and the opportunity for a three-point play. And the foul on Gregory, and that's going to be her fourth. Well, the Aggies are getting it done on the boards. And the second chance opportunity, a chance to build this to an 8-point advantage again. And Yenis makes the free throw. She's got 7. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Down 39-31. Gregory running to point again. Blakely out with an injury. We don't know what it is or the significance of it, but she has been out for most of this third quarter. Gregory, there's a foul. It's got to be a hold on Harding. And they called it. Gregory was working around a screen, and Harding just basically hooked her with one arm. 19.1 seconds remaining. That's the fourth team foul, so they'll inbound right here in front of us, side front court. Boy, there's confusion. You've got, again, players that are not accustomed to being in the game together, and confusion of who's supposed to bring in the ball, who's playing the point. The inbound to Savannah Davis. Boy, a basket here at the end of the quarter would be big boost. Bouldereva to the lane, spins left, goes up off the glass, won't go. Rebound Aggies with 6, with 5. Peterson to Harding with 3, with 2. Runner by Yenis is no good, and that'll end the third quarter. New Mexico State is undefeated this year when leading after 3 quarters. They're 9-0, and they lead after 3 here at home in Las Cruces. It's 39-31, New Mexico State. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeling and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Middle Tennessee trailing New Mexico State 39-31 as we head to the fourth quarter. And when the Lady Raiders, let's face it, offense has just been a struggle all night long. 12 of 35 from the field, 34%. 3 of 14 in the third quarter for 21%. You add to that, Courtney Blakely took herself out of the game early in the third quarter with an injury. She has not returned. So the lineup has been a bit disjointed. It's been Jalen Gregory basically running the point. Gracie Dodgen has been in there for a time along with Savannah Davis. Tamia Scott has struggled tonight, 2 of 9 from the field with 4 turnovers. Jalen Gregory only 1 of 6 from the field tonight. Boulder Rava 6 of 11 from the field with 13 points. The other stat that should not have happened, New Mexico State is just not that sound of a rebounding team, but they are out rebounding Middle Tennessee tonight 26-19. And 8 of those are offensive rebounds, and that's been an issue all night long. I think Kabiernik's going to check in. Rick Insel trying to find the right combination, the right buttons to push. I think Jada Harrison's going to check in too. I thought I saw her move farther up on the bench. They're trying to find something that can energize this offense. Defense has been solid, 33% field goal percentage for New Mexico State for the game, but they are 5 for 10 from three-point range. They're one of the best three-point shooting teams in Conference USA, and they have made them when they needed them tonight. 4 of them by Jalen Harding. Jayla Harding, who is shooting 50% from three-point range in Conference USA. So on the court, it's Gregory, Harrison, Scott, Kabiernik, and Boulder Rava. So who's going to go get the basketball? Gregory's going to inbound and send it to the backcourt to Harrison. So Jada will bring it up. She'll run the show right now. Seeing if they can find Jalen Gregory some offense here. Still with the dribble, coming left side to Gregory. Shot clock at 20. Boulder Rava off the left block. Back outside to Gregory. Jalen looking for a screen, gets it, works to the top of the key. Back to Boulder Rava, hands off to Gregory. Jalen to the basket, and her shot is fouled, and she'll go to the line. They were working for an isolation, trying to get Gregory. And the foul on Fonta Gassama, and that's her 4th. So that could be significant. So Gassama is going to sit down. And Lucia Yenis checks in. Gregory at the line makes the first free throw. Well, as you know, if you're going to get back into games, you've got to make your free throws, especially on the road. And Jalen makes them both. She's got 9. 39-33, New Mexico State by 6. 9:35 left to play. They've done an outstanding job on Kaiser. They've held the 21-point average score to just 4 tonight. If you'd have just said that going in without knowing anything else, you'd think you were in good shape. But other things have not worked well. Yenis to Peterson on the weave. Contested 17-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Boulder Rava. Outlet to Gregory. Front court Blakely back into the game. Cab racing to the basket. She's fouled. And she'll go to the line. Good to see her back in the contest. And she gets in and she will go to the line. Foul was on Selena Peterson. And at least on the first 2 possessions offensively for Middle Tennessee in this quarter, it has been driving to the rack. And Blakely makes the first free throw. She's got 5. Took herself out of the game early third quarter. Wears one of those long, warm sleeves on her right leg. Missed the second free throw. Rebound Aggies. 39-34 New Mexico State. Approaching 9 minutes left to play. Little double team in the backcourt. They get it to Yenis. Yenis to the corner for a 3 that's no good. Rebound Tamia Scott from Middle Tennessee. A chance to get a little closer. 3 on 2. Scott to the basket. Banked it in. And the foul. They're going to call the foul an offensive foul on Scott. So wave off the basket, the foul on Tamia. That's her 2nd. Well, that would have been big. That would have cut the lead down to 3 with possibly a free throw coming. Instead, wave the basket off. Bounce past Yenis. A little short jumper in the lane is good. Lucia Yenis. She's got a 3-point average on the season. She's got 9 tonight. 41-34, Aggies back up by 7. Blakely bounces it to Boulder Rava. Now to Gregory. Jalen playing with 4 fouls. Boulder-Ava at the high post to the wing. Kabiernik for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Aggies take it away. Yenis to Kaiser. Kaiser front court, guarded by Scott. To Harding. Harding left side to Kaiser. Kaiser drives baseline, got past Tamia Scott, laid it up and in. Just ran right past her and laid it in. 6 for Kaiser. Largest lead of the night for New Mexico State at 43-34. And time becoming a factor. 7:45 left to play. Gregory off the screen to Boulder-Ava. Handoff back to Jalen. Jalen left side Blakely to the corner. Tamia Scott. Scott drives to the lane. Tough little one-hander off the glass. Good. Tamia with 6. Going to need some of that down the stretch. 43-36. Now you got to get stops. Wide open 3 at the other end is an air ball, but it's run down and goes out of bounds. They're going to call a hold on Harding away from the basketball. They're going to call the foul on Harding. It's her second, third team foul. Free throws could become a factor in this down the stretch. 7:18 left to play, and already 3 team fouls in the quarter on the Aggies. Blakely, Gregory, Scott, Boulder-Ava, and Emily Monson in the game now, the sophomore from Murfreesboro. Monson with the basketball to the corner. Gregory with the shot fake, takes the 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound, and another one taken away by the Aggies, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Blakely. You hear the frustration on the bench that the offense is just not, they're not reading it right. They're not going to the open players. They had Boulder-Ava wide open down inside, passed up the look. And with 6:50 to play, New Mexico State with the basketball in a 7-point lead. Rosing back outside to Kaiser. Kaiser steps back, her fadeaway jumper's good over Tamia Scott. That's her shot. She's very good at the little step back fadeaway. 45-36 New Mexico State, 6:30 left to play. Scott lobs it inside. There's Boulder-Ava. Had the chance to go easily into the basket. Finally got there and banked it in. If she'd gone right away, it would have been totally uncontested. She waited a half second, but still finished. 45-38. You've got to get some stops here defensively with 6:05 left to play. Steal by Jalen Gregory. That's a good start. Gregory up the middle of the court. Works to the near side. Gives it to Blakely. 5:55 left to play. To Tamia Scott, left wing. Scott to the free throw line. Steps back, comes near side to Gregory. Lob to Boulder-Ava. Double team back out to Scott. Tamia, left side of the lane. Runs to the rack, laid it up and in. Nice finish by Tamia Scott. She's got 8. Now you need another stop. 45-40 New Mexico State. Looking for a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. And the ball is stolen away. Gregory to the basket. Jalen laid it in with the left hand. She's got 11. And I believe timeout is taken by New Mexico State. Finally, some energy in this Middle Tennessee defense, and that leads to transition offense, and the lead is down to 3 at 45-42. .523 left to play. A little quick 6-0 run gets Middle Tennessee right back in it. We'll take the break as well. With 5:23 left, stay with us. It's a 3-point game from Las Cruces. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee on a 6-0 run over the last minute to cut their deficit down to 45-42 to New Mexico State with 5:23 left to play. Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Well, if you're going to be a championship team, these are the kind of situations you have to respond in. Down by 3, haven't played well. Star players, some have struggled. Tamia Scott has come on in the last couple of minutes. She's got 8 points, 7 rebounds, has made a couple of key baskets. And you look on the court, Emily Monson is out there along with Boldareva and Scott and Gregory and Blakely. Blakely sat out part of the third quarter because of injury. She is back out there. And now it's time, and the Lady Raiders have done it the last couple of possessions, to turn up the heat defensively, and I mean full court pressure. And we'll see if the Aggies can handle it. Gasama, who's been excellent for them tonight with 10 points, is on the bench with 4 fouls. No, she's back on the court now. Remember, she has 4 fouls. Aggies inbound on the baseline. They get it into Gasama. Gasama, one dribble, goes to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Gasama into the front court. 5:15 left to play. Gasama hands it off to Kaiser. Kaiser tried to drive baseline. There's that step back jumper, good. Well, she is really good for that little step back, planted the foot, step back, and knocked it down. She's got 10. 47-42. Blakely to Scott front court. Tamia between the circles straight away. Near side Jalen, inside to Boldareva. Back out to Monson. Emily drives to the basket, baked it up and in. Oh, a nice strong drive by Monson. Her first baskets. Now you got to get a stop. 47-44. Lady Raiders down by 3. 4:30 left to play. Blakely went for the steal, didn't get it. Kaiser cut off by Monson to Yenis. They work it on the perimeter. Gasama back to Yenis. Yenis drives on Monson. Shot rejected by Boldareva and taken away by Nas. Handed off to Blakely. Blakely's going to wait for her teammates. Monson for another 3. Yes! Ho, ho, ho! Monson stepped into the 3, and we're tied at 47. 4 minutes left to play. There's energy on the Middle Tennessee bench now. And timeout taken by New Mexico State. How about that? The sophomore from Murfreesboro stepped into one of the biggest shots for her this season. 3:55 left to play. Middle Tennessee 47, New Mexico State 47. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Well, we haven't had one like this in a while. Middle Tennessee 47, New Mexico State 47, 3:55 left to play. Lady Raiders on a run. They were down 9, have cut that down to a tie game with 3:55 left, keyed by a couple of huge shots, one of them by Emily Monson off the bench with 5 points. And the Lady Raiders, who have been fighting an uphill fight all night here in Las Cruces, find themselves back even. Middle Tennessee 18 of 43 from the field, 41%. New Mexico State 18 of 50, 36%. 5 of 12 from three-point range are the Aggies. Lady Raiders 3 of 12. Keyed by Monson's huge hit just a moment ago to tie this game. It's been fascinating to watch Rick Insell looking for the right combination. He has had Kaviernik play at times. He's had Davis play at times. He's had Monson play at times. Monson down the stretch here. And these are those situations where if these players come through in this kind of situation and find a way to walk out of Las Cruces with a win, what a huge boost it is, not only for the confidence for the player, but the confidence for the coach to play that player in these situations. On the court, Blakely, Monson, Boldereva, Scott, Gregory. Jalen with 4 fouls. 3:55 left to play. New Mexico State has been in several of these games. They're 2-3 this season in games decided by less than 10 points. As we await ESPN Plus to rejoin, and I think we're ready to go. Middle Tennessee 5 for their last 5 from the field. Jumper is short on the inbounds. Aggies with the offensive rebound and the steal by Blakely. A chance to take the lead. Cab to the rack, laid it up in an offensive foul. That was a pretty clear call. Blakely trying to drive. And nice job defensively by the Aggies to take position and take the foul. That's the 3rd team foul on the Lady Raiders. I didn't mind at all being in full attack mode on the break, but there was a good job by the New Mexico State defender to get in position to take the charge. Harding to Gasama. Hands off to Yenis. Yenis top of the key, guarded by Emily Monson. 15 on the shot clock. 3:28 on the game clock. Gasama picks up the dribble. There's the backdoor cut. The kick to the baseline for the jumper that is no good. Rebound Jalen Gregory. Another chance to take the lead. Gregory front court to Tamia Scott. Tamia works to the baseline, then back outside to Blakely, and they'll set. Blakely to Scott on the wing. Tamia at the top of the key. 3 minutes left to play. Lob to Boldereva. Nas spins to her left, banked it too strong. Rebound New Mexico State. Just a little bit too deep, didn't have a great angle there. Kaiser brings it up. Kaiser on a 21-point average coming into the game. 10 points on the night. Being guarded by Blakely. Remember, Jalen Gregory would normally guard her, but she's got 4 fouls. Kaiser, shot clock at 10, still dribbling. Kaiser, step back again. There's that fadeaway jumper that's good. Man, I'm telling you, she is outstanding. She dribbles, takes the step, and steps back and then knocks down the jumper. 49-47 Aggies, 2:20 left to play. Boulder-Ava hands off to Blakely. Blakely comes near side to Scott. Scott, top of the key, Monson. Now to Blakely, inside to Boulder-Ava. Spins to her left, goes up good off the glass. That quick, strong move, and Nas ties it up at 49. 2:05 left to play in regulation. Sanchez to Gasama. To the corner to Kaiser. You know Kaiser wants it again. She wants that jab step and drive. Kicks it back outside Gasama. I think you got to get it back to Kaiser again. Gasama crosses over, drives, and kicks to Sanchez. Shot clock at 5. Sanchez still dribbling. Shot clock at 2. Sends it outside, jumper short. Rebound run down by Jalen Gregory. Good defense by Middle Tennessee. 90 seconds left in regulation. Tied at 49. Blakely with a bounce pass to Boulder-Ava. Hands it back to Cab. Cab comes near side to Gregory. Jalen inside Boulder-Ava. Up and under and missed the shot. Tapped out deep. Run down by by Blakely. Now Scott for 3. Yes! Oh, Tamia with a triple. The hustle by Gregory got it back out to Blakely and then to Tamia. First lead in a while. 52-49. 1 minute left to play. Timeout taken by New Mexico State. Oh, my goodness. What a huge 3 by Tamia Scott. It's a 30-second timeout. Middle Tennessee State was down 9. Seemed to be floundering, seemed to be in trouble. Rick Insel trying to find some lineup, some combination that would get it done. He punched in Kabiernik for a while. He punched in Emily Monson for a while. Emily made a huge three-point shot to get this game back even. And then Tamia Scott, who's not had a great night overall, but is now 5 of 12 from the field, has 11 points and 7 rebounds. Knocked down the 3 to give the Lady Raiders the lead with 1 minute even left to play here in Las Cruces. This is a team that expects to win on the road. They've done it over and over again. 72-21 overall on the road in Conference USA. Aggies inbound. You do not want to give up the 3 here. You got to keep an eye on Harding. Harding is their best three-point shooter. Back outside to Sanchez. Sanchez guarded by Tamia Scott. Sanchez trying to work. They're trying to deny her going to her right. Sanchez picks up the dribble to Gasama. Shot clock at 7. Now to Kaiser. Kaiser, step back 3 by Kaiser is good. Oh, I'm telling you, that's an outstanding player right there. Kaiser has 15, tied at 52. There is an 8-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Blakely, near side Gregory. Who's going to take the shot for the Lady Raiders? Gregory. Got to be looking for Boulder-Ava down low. Gregory off the screen. Jalen drives, kicks to Blakely. Blakely to the lane. Lobs it inside. There's a lob in, no good, but a foul on Boulder-Ava's attempt to the basket, and she was fouled by Gasama, and I believe that's going to be her 5th. So it'll be Boulder-Ava going to the line for 2 with 15.7 seconds left. So Gasama fouls out. Solid game for Gasama tonight. 10 points, 12 rebounds. Her 6th double-double this year. Boulder-Ava at the line for the lead. First one. Yes. 18 for Nas. 53-52. Now do you make the second one and call timeout, or do you play it out? Let's see. Second one. Yes. Nailed them both. And there's the timeout. Nas with 19. 54-52. Lady Raiders lead. 15.7 seconds left to play. Now you've got to set your defense whatever you do. Do not give up the three-point look to Kaiser or to Harding. Middle Tennessee's shooting and percentage has increased. They are 11 of 26 this half after going 3 of 14 in the third quarter. So things have obviously picked up 8 for their last 12 from the field. In fact, Middle has made 7 of their last 9 field goal attempts. Boulder-Ava, 19.7 rebounds. Tamia Scott, 11.7 rebounds. Jalen Gregory, 11.6 rebounds. But some huge ones along the way. Emily Monson with 5, including a big three-pointer. Gracie Dodgen with a huge three-pointer that helped the comeback. But now it comes down to the defense that is rated #1 in the nation coming into this game, giving up 33.1% field goal percentage on the season. You certainly don't want to give up the field goal, but you definitely don't want to give up the 3. And if you're New Mexico State in the situation they're in, 10-10 on the year, 3-4 in conference play, do you go for 3 in the win? We'll see. Inbounding side front court, they'll lob it toward the center line to Harding. Harding with the basketball, drives to the basket, laid it up and good, and that ties the game. 9.8 seconds left. Timeout, Middle Tennessee. Well, they gave up the 2, but not the 3. So it's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 9.8 seconds remaining. 54-54 from Las Cruces. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Middle Tennessee inbounds, 9.8 seconds remaining in a tie game. Blakely, Boulder-Ava, hands back to Blakely to the basket, missed the layup. Oh, she missed the layup. Aggies with the rebound, and we are headed to overtime. Cav had a wide open Chippy, and she is almost in tears right now. She cannot believe that she did not make that shot. You could not have possibly gotten a better look. And she missed the layup, and we are headed to overtime. Middle Tennessee 54, New Mexico State 54. Last overtime game for the Lady Raiders, January 10th of last season at Louisiana Tech. Ironically, another road game. Middle Tennessee won that game 64-61. Well, quite a comeback for the Lady Raiders, down 9, put together a run, kicked up the defense a little bit, made some really clutch shots down the stretch, and basically had a wide open look to win it and just didn't finish. So now it's going to come down to the 5 minutes in overtime. Got off to a rough start tonight. Offense was sluggish from the beginning. Turnovers were an issue early. Aggies took advantage, built a lead after a 7-minute scoring drought by the Lady Raiders in the first quarter. But still, at halftime, it was 22-21. Middle Tennessee trailing by 1. New Mexico State had an excellent third quarter, pushed the lead out to 8, led by as much as 9, and then Rick Insel, who just kept trying to push a button, trying to find a combo, whatever would work, finally found one down the stretch. A combination of players like Emily Monson and Gracie Dodgen coming in to really benefit and make big shots. Defense stepped up a little bit, And as a result, we're headed to the extra period here tied at 54. Now, it's been interesting this year for Middle Tennessee. When they have given up less than 60 points this season, the Lady Raiders are 14-0. When they've given up 60 or more, they are 0-6. Now, we haven't had an overtime game, so you don't factor in the extra 5 minutes. So we will see how that transpires. And I look over, and Rick Insel with a little smile on his face. This is one of those, as a coach, you've got to get some real joy out of seeing your team respond when, I mean, they're on the ledge. You know, things were going against you on the road, time beginning to become a factor, and just finding players to step up that had not done so before. And I look out on the court right now, and Emily Monson's right back out there again for this overtime. So it's Monson, Gregory playing with 4 fouls, Boldereva, Scott, and Blakely. Alina Enrique is the one that has been on the bench, that they've been trying to find somebody in that 4 spot to really go to the boards and maybe score occasionally, and we found some of that tonight. So we have the rare second jump ball in a game. Now remember, significant for New Mexico State, Fonta Gasama, their 6'1 center who's very good, has fouled out. So it will be Lucia Yenis, the 6-foot junior from Spain, dealing with Boldereva. Middle Tennessee ready. Ball in the air, tap easily controlled by Nas. Gregory hands it off to Blakely. Boy, you'd love to get off to a quick start in an overtime. Just put the pressure on the home team. Boldereva to Blakely. Blakely top of the key. Left side Gregory. Entry pass Boldereva. Squares to the basket. Works her way in. Goes up. Shot is contested, but she powered it in. Boldereva with 21. That's an advantage. They should go there all the time because Yenis has given up quite a bit in height to Boldereva. 56-54, Middle Tennessee's lead. Bounce pass thrown away. Stolen away. Boldereva with a takeaway. To Blakely. Well, a chance to build a 2-possession advantage right here. Rick Insel calling the play. Bounce pass batted away. Blakely ran it down at the center line. Tapped it back front court to Gregory. Now to Boldereva. Monson to the corner. Scott wide open 3 in and out, no good. Rebound Kaiser for New Mexico State. She's going to want the basketball. Kaiser's going to want to drive. She does. Steps to the lane, laid it in. Middle Tennessee bench wanted to travel, didn't get it. Kaiser with 17. Tied at 56. 3:45 left to play in the first overtime. Blakely. Near side Scott. Top of the key Monson. Near side Scott again. Into Boldereva. There's the double team. Inside out to Monson. Blakely passed up the 3. Monson won't. Fires back rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Sanchez for New Mexico State. Blakely had a wide open look, didn't want to take it. Monson took it. It was a good look, just a little too strong. Now a chance for the Aggies to take the lead. 3:15 left in the overtime. Sanchez to Giannis. Giannis with a dribble. There's the backdoor cut. Nas got a hand on it. Gregory saved it right back into Boldereva. Well, Nas in the passing lane and the turnover. And you heard Rick Insel right in front of me saying, throw the ball into Nas. They have a huge advantage if you go to Boldereva inside on the 6-foot Giannis. There's Boldereva inside out. Now back into Boldereva. Goes up off the glass, good. That's there every time if they will just go there. She has a decided advantage. 58-56 Lady Raider lead. 2:30 left to play in overtime here in Las Cruces. Kaiser stumbles, runs to the basket, missed the shot. Rebound Gregory. Now you've got numbers the other way. Kaiser's still down. Finally gets up. The lead for Gregory. Baseline drive by Tamia Scott off the glass and good! They attacked. They had the numbers advantage and attacked. And the lead is 4 at 60-56. And now you want one more stop with 2:08 left to play in the overtime. Playing catch at the top, Giannis. Sends it to Kaiser in the right corner. Kaiser outside. Giannis is going to take that jumper. It's no good. Rebound Tamia Scott. Now you can be patient offensively. Run your set offense. Blakely front court. Middle Tennessee leading by 4. To Scott. Tamia dribbles back to between the circles. Now comes near side to Blakely. Back out to Monson. There's the lob into Boulder Rava. Turn around. Good! They have no answer for that in Boulder Rava with 25. 90 seconds left in overtime. 62-56, Middle Tennessee up. Handoff. Rosing. Out to Giannis. Going to take that jumper again. Going to miss again. Offensive rebound, Sanchez. Kicks it to the corner. Run down by Kaiser. Now to Giannis. Giannis to the right corner. Sanchez. 10 on the shot clock. Sanchez drives, kicks to the corner. Back out to the top. Giannis going to take another shot. That's off the iron. No good. Long rebound. Run down to the corner. Out of bounds. And a foul. Are they going to call a foul on Jalen? No, they're going to call it on Monson. Foul on Monson. That's her first. That's the 4th team foul. So no free throws here. Good defense. If you heard Matt Ansel right in front of us. If you just get a rebound, this thing is almost over with 60 seconds left. Instead, 20 on the shot clock. Just encouraging the defense here. Aggies will inbound on the baseline. They get it in. You can hear the call for what they're running offensively. This has been a well-scouted group. They know what's coming. Sanchez, they kick it to the corner. Rosing for a 3 that's back iron, no good. Offensive rebound again by Peterson. They kick it to the far side to Sanchez. 43 seconds left. 3 by Kaiser is short. Offensive rebound again by Sanchez. Up and under, sends it outside for a 3 that is no good. Rebound, Boulder Rava finally cleans the glass for the Lady Raiders. 30 seconds left, and there's a foul. Well, they got 3 chances, but the Lady Raiders finally came out of there with it. Foul is on Kaiser, I believe. So now you've got a chance to put a little icing on the cake. 30 seconds left in overtime, and Blakely at the line for 2 shots. Cavs first. No good. Blakely on the season, a 79% free throw shooter. This is a big one. This makes it a 3-possession game. Missed them both. Rebound, Tamia Scott ran down the rebound. Sends it back outside, saved by Gregory. Now you can just dribble and be chased. There's 22 seconds left, and Gregory is fouled with 21.4. Boy, give Tamia Scott a world of credit. She ran down the miss of the Blakely free throw, and Scott ran it down and got it out of there. So now Jalen Gregory, who you'd want at the line in this situation. First one good. Jalen with 14. 63-56. 21.4 seconds remaining. Second, got them both. 15 for Gregory. Timeout taken by Middle Tennessee. Oh, my goodness. Middle Tennessee 4 for 6 from the field in overtime. New Mexico State 1 for 8 from the field in overtime. They've had their moments. They've had second chance opportunities. But the Lady Raiders have pulled the key rebound when they needed it. They've made the big shot when they had to have it. And Jalen Gregory with the free throws. Now you're in a situation leading by 8. Just be smart. Don't foul. If you give up a basket, it's not that big a deal. Rick Insel asking, just making sure, how many timeouts do we have left if we need one in a situation? And there was a significant amount of time spent over here with Rick Insel and Matt Insel talking to Courtney Blakely after she missed both of those free throws. And that's about confidence. That's about not wearing this on your sleeve. It's about stepping up and making the big play that's expected of you. Kaiser, front court. Rosing. Jumper blocked out of bounds by Tamia Scott. 15.6 seconds remaining. Boy, now you just want to stay away. No contact. If you give up a layup, it's not that big a deal. You're up by 8 with 15.6 seconds remaining. They send it up top to Rosing. She'll take that 3. It is good. Loose Rosing with 8. Now the full court pressure coming. There's the timeout. Rick Ensel was asking for the timeout. I think he got it. Yeah, he did. Rick was calling for the timeout, standing right in front of me, and the back official heard it because the Lady Raiders were having a little bit of trouble getting the basketball in. I believe that was their final timeout. 13.2 seconds remaining. Middle Tennessee 64, New Mexico State 59. Well, if they can keep it right here and keep the Aggies to 59, they'll improve to 15-0 when allowing less than 60 points. At this point, the main focus is do whatever you have to do to get the ball in bounds. Now, obviously, you'd like to get it in Gregory's hands. She's your best free throw shooter. Blakely, statistically, is also one of your better free throw shooters, but she just missed two badly at the line. So now with the timeout, you're able to advance the ball to side front court right here in front of us. Tamia Scott will trigger it in. 13.3 seconds remaining. Most important element is just get the ball in bounds. Scott gets it into Bouldereva. Nas had it stripped away and a foul called as they hit her from behind. Foul is on Kaiser. That's her fourth. So that's going to send Bouldereva to the line for two shots with 11.6 seconds remaining. Bouldereva ready for the first toss. Good. She's got 26. There was a stretch there in the fourth quarter where they had a big advantage inside and utilized it over and over again. Second one. Oh, it got the roll. 27 for Bouldereva. 66-59, 11.6 seconds remaining. Now you just want to make them use a little time. Aggies coming up court. Sanchez with 8. Leaves it for Peterson. Steps into the 3. It's an air ball going to go out of bounds. 4.5 seconds remaining. That should do it. Just get somebody to bring the ball inbounds and hang on to it. And there it is. And time is going to run out in overtime. And the Lady Raiders have found a way to win it in Las Cruces. Middle Tennessee wins it by a score of 66-59 in overtime. With the win, Middle Tennessee 15-6 and now 7-1 in Conference USA. New Mexico State 10-11. They are 3-5 in the conference. First game Middle Tennessee has had like this in a long time, and it's one of those, there were some struggles along the way, but what a huge boost for your confidence to find a way to win it and find players to come off the bench to play key roles to make it happen. So Middle Tennessee wins at 66-59. Stay with us. The postgame show is next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bub?
The game against State last year.
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we have you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Drama tonight in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Middle Tennessee in overtime. Rallies to beat New Mexico State by a score of 66-59. With that, now 7-1 in Conference USA. And Coach Rick Inschel's joining us here. Well, I'll tell you what, we hadn't had one like that in a long time, Coach. That's got to be a nice one to get.
Well, I don't like them. I'll just tell you, but just showed the toughness that we had in our team. We were down 7, 8, 9 points maybe with 4 or 5 minutes left. I thought Gracie Dodgen come in and hit us a big 3, and then Munson come in, hit a 3 and hit a 2. I mean, those 3 shots were big.
Yep.
And then we had Noss went to work inside and made some baskets. To me, I mean, that Kaiser was tough to guard.
Yep.
I'm telling you, she's one of the best players in the country, and she's just tough to guard. Did a great job.
What was the struggle early? We weren't making anything early on.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe 17 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But we won. That's all that counts.
Yep.
Now we got to get ready and go play another tough one Saturday.
Talk about the process you were going through down this. You mentioned Gracie and mentioned Monson. You were looking for whatever combination it was that was going to get that spark and make that happen.
Our position's not getting any scoring. We're not getting any rebounding. And we got to get something. If you're not going to score, we got to get something. So, again, at that 4 position, we got. I thought we got. Well, you got 5, 7 points, 8 points right there out of the other 3 we put, other 2 we put in, and then I think, God, I can't even think of her. Stacy ended up getting 2 rebounds, so we needed that.
Yep.
So everything that everybody did played a big part. We called the perfect play at the end of the game. Cab got a wide open layup. It's just one of those things that happens, and but we wouldn't have won a ball game without Cab. Her quickness on Kaiser. She got a deflection here that we went down and scored on. I mean, just everybody did something. We moved Jalen to the 1 to the 2. And what about the passes they were making into Noss? They were getting her the ball where she could make some plays, and she did. She made some plays. We wouldn't have won the game she hadn't.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There was a time you could tell you had an advantage inside if you could just get it into
walk,
her.
I told them they called a walk on her, but the girl was pushing her with 2 hands and a knee. Maybe that had a little bit to do with her walking,
What is the significance? What does it do to have your team and some of your players win a game like this, in this style?
Well, we need to. We've won a couple of games like last year like this. It just shows that you don't give up. You don't quit. Even at the end of the game when everybody thought, we had it won right there, we missed a layup, came over there. We just had to show our toughness, and they did. Jalen Gregory was a great leader. Nosh did a great job there. You know, Cav was down on herself because of that missing that layup. And, you know, it's just she's a competitor. She's a competitor, and she's thinking, God, I had it wide open. You know, call was perfect. The handoff was perfect. Execution was perfect. We just rolled off. It's just one of those things.
Well, it makes the bus ride we're about to take a little nicer, doesn't it?
I don't even know if I'll take the bus ride. I may walk down to wherever, you know. But that won't be happening. You know, I don't want to mess with a cartel if it happens to be one. If it happens to be one on the highway, I don't know. You know.
No, but it's nice. I mean, it's one of those. This feels like one of those you're going to look back on at the end of the year and say this was a significant win.
Well, before the game, I told Hodges, looking at them warming up, and they were shooting the ball freely, and they were doing things, and I told Hodges, I said, how did this team get beat last week, 2 games?
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't see how that could happen.
Yeah.
I told her that when she came out. She said, we just, you know, they lost 2 games to 2 teams that I think they're better than.
I agree.
They may not be at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
I think they're better than. But you never know. You know, we thank the good Lord we got a win tonight. Kids are healthy. Get Blakely back where she can get up and down the floor and then take it from there.
Yeah, it was great.
But,
great.
you know, I felt like that, you know, we brought Harrison in. We're going to see what she
Yep.
do. I know
Yep.
Harrison's a winner.
Yep.
And in that type of situation, you had to step up and make plays. I think she can do that.
Yep, absolutely. Great win tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it.
We'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Granis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Granis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Granis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee a winner tonight in overtime at Las Cruces, New Mexico, defeating New Mexico State by a score of 66-59. This is the Exit Realty postgame show brought to you by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Tim Page, the #1 producing Exit Realty office in the United States. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Well, after the win, our Built Ford Tough player of the game is Anastasia Boldareva. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are Built Ford Tough. You haven't been feeling great the last couple of days, so I'll ask you right now, how are you feeling right now?
I feel much better.
After the win?
Yep.
But you've been kind of like a flu-like kind of thing, right?
I'm pretty sure it was a kind of food poisoning.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's even worse. Yeah. Okay. Well, you didn't show it out there on the court tonight. I guess when you get the adrenaline going, does that kind of help?
Yeah, that definitely helps. And the thought that we have to win and I have to be a part of it and have to help my team.
When you're in a game like that, we haven't had one like that in a while. It's been quite a while since we've had one that went down to the wire like that. Are those exciting for you as a player? Or are they fun? Or are they nervous? I mean, what's your thought process?
All of above, but obviously nervous. But I'm trying. Like I can't play nervous. I can't afford me or anybody, especially from the first 5, can afford playing nervous because if you do make shots, you can tell some shots I missed. That was when I was nervous because I missed one before, and I was not prepared for the next one. And I was like, okay, I need to make it. And I'm thinking about it, and I missed it. So that's why I had to play more calm and like try to think like it's just middle of the game. Everything's fine. We have time.
Well, you put more pressure on yourself than they put on you. I think that it seems to be that way.
I always do.
27 points tonight, 8 rebounds, a couple of really key free throws down, and there was a stretch there where you sensed that their person that was guarding you fouled out.
Yeah.
You had a pretty decided advantage against the person that was guarding you, and I could kind of tell you wanted the basketball at that time, right?
Yeah, definite advantage, and I knew the coaches wanted to go there. It's the first, and I knew that we needed to score at the moment, and I knew I can score. Man, just put these two together, and just need to do it.
Well, we need to get you some food that's not food poisoning, and then get you some rest, okay?
Yep.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you
Thank
very
you.
much. Great job tonight, Anastasia Boldareva, 27 points, 8 rebounds. We'll take a break, come back, go through the stats for you. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
It's time to go inside the final numbers now of today's game from Grandis & Associates, certified public accountant specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Grandis & Associates, 615-895-1040, online at www.gcpas.com. Of course, the most important stat is the final score, 66-59. Middle Tennessee wins. By keeping New Mexico State at 59, that means we're now 15-0 this season when holding an opponent below 60 points. So they were able to keep that going. Middle Tennessee, 24 of 54 from the field for 44%. But what is significant, after struggling in the third quarter, going 3 for 14, Lady Raiders went 8 for 13 in the fourth quarter and 4 for 6 in overtime. So they really stepped up when they needed to in that regard. 4 for 15 from 3 tonight, 14 for 20 from the free throw line. New Mexico State, 23 of 67 from the field, 34%, 7 of 19 from 3, 6 of 7 from the line. Blue Raiders collected 29 rebounds tonight, and each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, as America's most trusted remodeler. Window World, their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider athletics. They were out-rebounded tonight. That was one issue, 37-29, rebounding in favor of the Aggies. Middle Tennessee, 11 assists, 10 turnovers, 11 steals tonight, 6 block shots, 5 by Boldareva, now 70 block shots on the season. New Mexico State, 9 assists, 13 turnovers, 4 steals on the night. Points in the paint, the huge difference. As you heard Naz, she took over the game at one point, 38-16 favor of Middle Tennessee in that regard. We'll take our final break, come back, give you the individual stats, get set for the trip to El Paso. That's coming up next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee a winner in overtime tonight by a score of 66-59. Individually, Lady Raiders led by Anastasia Boldareva, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and as Jacob just mentioned a moment ago, matching her career high with 45 minutes played. And not coming off food poisoning, she said, that's what she's been dealing with. Didn't show it tonight. She was outstanding with her performance. 13 points for Jalen Gregory, 7 rebounds. Maybe most important, a couple of things. One, she had to run the point for a while when Blakely was injured, had a knee issue, but was able to get back in. But 8 for 8 from the free throw line. She's the one you want at the line in crunch time, and she went a perfect 8 for 8 from the line. Tamia Scott got off to a rough start tonight. Was struggling not only offensively but turning the ball over, but got it going later on. Made some really big baskets down the stretch. Had 13 points and 9 rebounds. Really key contributors. Blakely, 5 points on the night. Didn't have a great offensive night, but 6 assists and only 2 turnovers and 4 steals on the night. But let's talk about some other key contributors. Emily Monson, off the bench, played 12.5 minutes, 5 points. He had a huge three-pointer to tie the game in regulation. Then also, you got to give Gracie Dodgen a lot of credit. She played only 6 minutes, but she stepped up and hit a three from the left corner that was a really big one that cut into the deficit and was really a big momentum boost for the Lady Raiders. Savannah Davis played almost 10 minutes tonight as well, and then Stacy Kaviernik played almost 11 minutes tonight, pulled a couple of key rebounds, and so it was good to see all of that. Jada Harrison got into the game late as well. For New Mexico State, I'm telling you what, Molly Kaiser's a heck of a player. I mean, she's just an outstanding player. That little step-back jumper is money, and she's really good. 19 points and 6 rebounds tonight, but technically you held her below her average. She was averaging 25 per game in Conference USA, so overall a decent job there. Harding had 13. Gasama had 10 as the scoring for New Mexico State. So we're going to get on the bus tonight and head down the road to El Paso. It's about an hour and change over the mountain range to go back to El Paso to get ready to take on UTEP. That game is at 2 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central Time on Saturday afternoon. Our broadcast will begin at 1:30 with the pregame show. And so I can guarantee you the ride on the bus is a little bit better tonight after this overtime win. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you Saturday from Texas, El Paso. This has been Lady Raider Basketball from Van Wagner.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the 50th season of Middle Tennessee State University Women's Basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, Fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network.